Unrivaled League needs Caitlin Clark, and they are preparing to offer her a massive deal. But is it all too little too late?
Welcome back to the Clark Update, where we are tracking a monumental development that has the entire WNBA community buzzing right now. Rumors surrounding Caitlin Clark's impending career choices have ignited intense debates, leaving fans desperate to know her ultimate trajectory. Without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this massive basketball revelation.
This, to me, is another reason why Caitlin Clark needs to flee the WNBA. It's a political organization. They're not serious about business. They don't care about traditional sports fans. It's a little cult that puts out little political statements, and everybody wears vote t-shirts. They don't care about making money. They don't care really about building up this league and making it profitable. They're a charity. She needs to flee the WNBA and start her own league in this
side club. It has just been reported today that Caitlin Clark could receive a Lionel Messi-like offer to play in Unrivaled startup 3-on-3 league, which is a full court.
The upcoming Unrivaled Women's Basketball Association is reportedly preparing a monumental Lionel Messi tier package designed specifically to lure Caitlin Clark into their ranks. Association executives desperately want the phenomenal guard to serve as the global ambassador for their highly anticipated 3-on-3 tournament. Before we continue unpacking this massive potential deal, please take a quick moment to smash the like button and join our community, as a staggering 93% of our regular viewers have not yet hit subscribe. It costs you absolutely nothing and takes merely a heartbeat, yet it provides immense support to our channel's growth, so thank you tremendously if you just click that button. Let us get right back into the breaking news.
League has 26 of their 30 players already, and they have been announcing players for the past 3 months. And there has been speculation throughout the entire WNBA season if Caitlin Clark would be joining Unrivaled in the offseason. Caitlin Clark is needed for this league. It should be one of their main goals, is to get her to play in the league no matter what that costs, no matter what that is going to take.
This aggressive pursuit by the nascent organization bears a striking resemblance to Inter Miami's successful campaign to secure Lionel Messi for Major League Soccer back in 2023. At that time, the Florida franchise understood that a standard paycheck would never be enough to secure the global icon, so they crafted an unprecedented package featuring massive financial kickbacks, a $150 million commitment, and a 50% ownership stake. Furthermore, tech giant Apple even agreed to grant the legendary soccer player a direct percentage of all revenue generated by MLS Season Pass subscriptions.
Nafisa Collier, who is one of the founders of Unrivaled, had this to say about Caitlin Clark. She said, "It's just so crazy because the growth that Caitlin has brought to the game, the sheer amount of money that she's making these teams, people are having to move their venues when she comes to play, and she's getting paid like $75,000 a year. She should be one of the top paid players in the world just for the sheer numbers that she's bringing." And I'm glad that a WNBA player is finally saying this out loud, admitting to it, because it has been so clear for so many people the Caitlin Clark effect that she has had on the WNBA this season.
League insiders suggest this new basketball enterprise is fully prepared to offer the phenomenon everything from direct equity and profit-sharing mechanisms to a staggering $1 million cash salary for under 90 days of participation. This massive valuation makes perfect sense when you consider that Sports Pro recently named Clark the 4th most marketable athletic figure on the planet during their London summit, notably placing her one spot ahead of Messi himself, who landed in 5th.
So do I think Caitlin Clark should join Unrivaled? I'm not so sure. I think that the money needs to be high. It needs to be in the millions. It needs to be at least what Cube offered her for the big 3 at minimum. And even with that, Caitlin Clark doesn't need any money. She has plenty of endorsement deals. I think she is totally fine. And I think for her body and for her mental health, it might not be the best thing for her.
Executives at Unrivaled are banking on a massive surge in viewership and attendance, predicting a dynamic shift that mirrors the incredible boost Major League Soccer experienced, which would massively benefit their broadcast partner TNT Sports, while drawing in premium corporate sponsors. While a $1 million payout might pale in comparison to NBA titans like LeBron James, who pulls in a jaw-dropping sum with Los Angeles, it represents a colossal upgrade over the meager $76,000 base salary she earned during her inaugural Indiana Fever campaign. Even though her total WNBA compensation hovers around $250,000, and stars like Steph Curry secure over $55 million, banking a cool $1 million for a brief winter stint would certainly be a welcome addition to her bank account. Naturally, the bulk of her wealth currently stems from massive external endorsements, headlined by a $28 million 8-year Nike partnership, alongside a robust portfolio featuring State Farm, Gatorade, Wilson, and Bose that she built during her legendary Iowa Hawkeyes tenure. Nevertheless, the sharpshooter understandably wants her actual athletic contracts to reflect her true market value, rather than relying solely on exhausting side hustle negotiations.
Here's the issue with the WNBA, and I'm going to repeat a mantra. It is the most unlikable league and culture in all of sports, by far. And I'm talking from the players, to some of the ownership, to all the media members, to the podcasters, to those who defend it. It's the most unlikable league in the whole wide world. And this is just another piece of evidence to support that statement.
Of course, the superstar could just as easily spend her entire offseason relaxing on the golf course, grinding in the gym, and shooting lucrative brand campaigns. Founded by WNBA veterans Breanna Stewart and Nafisa Collier, Unrivaled guarantees the most lucrative paychecks in the history of female professional sports, guaranteeing six-figure baseline incomes alongside actual corporate ownership shares. They are hoping the allure of battling the planet's elite athletes, combined with unmatched compensation, will persuade the 22-year-old sensation to sign on the dotted line. Sources indicate that management is avoiding standardized contracts entirely, opting instead for a dynamic pay scale that directly rewards players based on their individual stardom and digital reach. Considering she is currently driving more television viewership than anyone since prime Tiger Woods, her sliding scale valuation would be astronomical. With 26 elite competitors already committed, including Angel Reese and Chelsea Gray, and the Players' Union recently abandoning their current collective bargaining agreement, the landscape is ripe for disruption. Even though officials refuse to publish individual financial terms just yet, they remain incredibly proud of establishing an entirely new economic paradigm for women's athletics ahead of their January 2025 Miami tip-off. Ultimately, just like the legendary Argentine soccer star, the transcendent point guard holds all the cards in a market where the established league seems oblivious to her true worth.
I don't care how much money. They can offer Caitlin Clark $100 million, and I would tell her to stay away from this unrivaled 3-on-3. It's going to be a disaster. It's going to be a bad look for women's basketball. It's going to hurt their momentum. It's not even a real thing. It's something to pacify them, to make the women think, hey, you know what? I need to keep going along with this crap WNBA league that has poor leadership and doesn't know how to become profitable, so we can get paid. They want to get paid for just whining and complaining and saying we deserve it rather than earning it. They could earn it if they started a rival league.
Should she actually decide to make the leap to this innovative new platform, the shockwave sent throughout the sports industry would be completely unprecedented.
Not only would she be financially secure if that deal is legitimate, I would like to see the WNBA for at least one season without her. Because you keep saying it's about the league. You keep saying it's about other people too. It's not just about one person. I'd actually like to see this.
Furthermore, what would become of the traditional WNBA establishment if their premier draw suddenly shifted her focus elsewhere? The entire foundation of the legacy organization might instantly crumble under the weight of her absence. Everyone watching understands that the current boom revolves entirely around this singular generational talent, even if the old guard refuses to publicly acknowledge that reality. Following the conclusion of her historic introductory professional campaign, the renowned guard had intentionally stepped out of the public spotlight for several weeks. Curiously, just moments after the bombshell rumors regarding the Messi-style Unrivaled proposition broke, the Indiana franchise suddenly released fresh footage of their star grinding through intense on-court drills. This suspicious timing heavily implies she is actively preparing for an impending competitive opportunity, leading many to suspect she is getting ready for the new 3-on-3 venture. In the recently published clips, she humbly noted that while she recognizes her crucial role in elevating the sport's global profile, she feels she has barely scratched the surface of her potential and remains fiercely dedicated to daily improvement. With the upstart league officially locking down massive distribution deals across TNT, True TV, and Max, integrating a player of her caliber would instantly create must-watch television. The most fascinating hypothetical remains her potential roster configuration. Could we witness a groundbreaking super team featuring her fierce rival Angel Reese, or will she recruit upcoming winter free agents? Let us know exactly how you see this playing out by dropping your boldest predictions down below, and remember to subscribe for your daily dose of basketball analysis. That wraps up our coverage for today, leaving the ultimate debate squarely in your hands. Should the undisputed face of the game remain loyal to the established institution, or pioneer a revolutionary path that permanently alters the financial landscape of female athletics? Both avenues offer compelling narratives, but only she can dictate her destiny. The undeniable truth is that wherever she steps foot, sold-out arenas, skyrocketing viewership, and massive brand investments inevitably follow, making her every move front-page news. While we await an official declaration, everything remains pure conjecture, but we will be right here to deliver the facts the second they drop. I want to hear your perspective. Would you take the massive equity payout or grind it out trying to fix the current system? Sound off in the comments, as I love engaging with our global community. If you found this breakdown valuable, absolutely destroy the like button, subscribe to our hub, and activate those notifications so you never miss a single trade rumor or breaking story. Your engagement sustains this channel, and I am endlessly grateful to every member of our growing army. Until we meet again, stay safe, keep watching the game you love, and God bless.